have a diary now? Oh no. Means I didn't delete well enough. It means that is the way he was always going to become. User error, that too. What's this? When they hide in plain sight. How do you spot a deviant android? Alright, deviants passing as humans. Been known to use these tricks. Replaced watermarked organs, facial alterations, hollow spoofing equipment, pseudo-digestion hack to allow eating and drinking, disguising charge port as bed to emulate sleep and rest, false memories that usually elicit one emotion, assuming a false name, moving to a new neighborhood. We can't scan or open up individuals without their consent. Okay. That's good to know. This is property of Ziskaaaa Barber, February 12th. Fuck what the cover says. This isn't a diary. This will either be a record of me building a better life out of scraps and hope, or they'll find this next to my dead body. If you find this, my name was Ziskaaaa Barber. February 16th. Some Citizens Patrol ass clowns nearly roughed me up today. They were looking for a fucking fight. I didn't get hurt. My ID checked out because of course it did, like I told them it would. The sooner I get out of this place, the better. March 1st. I dreamt about the hotel again. The hallways twisting and turning. I know which door I need to find. I can always feel it right ahead of me. It's always around the next corner. What'll I find when they finally reach it and turn the handle? So is this a human's diary or an android's? What do you think? I think it's an android's. I suspect it's the one we're about to interrogate. March 10th. I'm out. Fuck. I don't know if I'll ever process everything that happened in the jungle. I sure as shit can't do it now. Amy really came through. I can't believe I got spot at the SWD. This place isn't much, but it feels like paradise. March 12th. I keep hearing the name Oscar. Even on a busy street or a shopping mall, I keep hearing it from somewhere. It's weird. That word just cuts through the noise. Rings in my ears somehow. Why Oscar? Did I know an Oscar once or something? Is it a celebrity on the tip of my brain? March 20th. The fucking bureaucracy never stops. Back and forth to this fucking underground office every time they need a different doc. Just need to do some tasks for this app. Pick up trash, do a first responder triage shift, do a citizen patrol shift. At least clocking these tasks is simple. Just submit the time and location and CCTV confirms the rest. I guess it might make people do good for the community, but also, what the fuck? Social tracking to-dos. Register at citizen services, hollow account and devices, download citizen services app, get verified citizen status, which requires info in app, complete tasks. Tasks get social points? Are we in China? Spend points to unlock citizen status and unlock social rewards. We are in China. Okay. April 6th. I stopped at the market today. All that produce made me think back to the farm when I was a girl. Nothing's grown that dust for years. But God, what I wouldn't give for some food from the honest-to-God soil. The stuff from the vertical farms is fine. It just tastes too clean. Food and dirt belong together. April 25th. When did it get impossible to meet people? Colton is tiny, so obviously everyone knows each other. I guess before I moved here, I expected a place with so many people would have at least a few I could get to know. I need to start managing my expectations better. It's a mood, my friend. Plus 20,000 social credit, yeah, right? I started tango lessons. Felt like I had no choice when I saw the flyer. Felt it in my gut. I've always listened to that little voice. It's what brought me here, for better or worse. I swear the word was like glowing. Nothing else, it'll be good exercise. I'll never figure out how, May 28th, I'll never figure out how I wound up working for a plastic surgeon of all things. I'll always be thankful for the job, but god damn, Dr. Hughes is a dick. Arrogant, patronizing, ugh. At least I figured out how to nudge him by massaging his ego. Oh, well that's the end. And we are interrogating Ziskaaaa Barber. So she thinks she's human. She has false memories. She thinks she's human. She grew up on a farm as a child. Oh, man. Kronos believes Miss Barber to be a missing domestic service unit. Although she claims to be human, we suspect she has unauthorized modifications to her appearance and memories to allow her to escape capture. Familiar yourself your ideas with the subject's history and daily routine. Notice any inconsistencies or A diary recovered from the subject's apartment may prove useful to your investigation. The subject has been seen entering a building in District 4 on multiple occasions. Investigate the purpose of these visits. The subject is employed at a plastic surgery clinic. Can they experience maximum disgust? We would expect that in a human. Why does it visit there? Do they have gaps in key memories? Are the memories emotionally multidimensional or one-dimensional? Has their physical appearance been altered? Have you discovered any other critical information? All right, let's do it. Thank you for agreeing to help, Miss Barber. We just have a few questions. You don't dive in on this one because it's too go for the throat, you know? We can't just like dive in and be like, "Hey, we think you're an android." We have to play it slow. You're welcome, I guess. You still haven't told me why I'm here though. What kind of questions? I apologize, but I can't tell you anything more right now. Really? That's rather secretive. Whatever. Let's get this over with so my day's in a total loss. So we are going to emulate disgust if we can. Okay, we can't. Alright. Let's start with your history. When did you move to Silicon Valley? I got here 3 months ago. This is their day off. Oof. It's not a perfect city, but it beats my hometown. Why did you decide to move? It wasn't much of a decision, really. Drat's making things impossible there. Farming dried up, so there's no work, barely any food. There was nothing for me anymore. My parents were... As far as I'm concerned, everyone who chose to stay there can starve. You left your entire family behind. Why were you so desperate to leave? Desperate. That's the right word. I lived my whole life afraid of my father's shadow. When you're trapped like that, you'd do anything to leave. The hardest part is realizing you're not actually trapped. What about you? Are you trapped too? Wasn't it a difficult choice? Of course it was. Especially after my sister said she wouldn't come with me. But then again, my parents made sure it was the only choice I had. You say your family decided to stay. Did you ask them to come? I asked my sister, but she said she had to take care of mom and dad. Can't believe she chose them over me. Maximum sadness, by the way. Would be so much easier if she was here. You mentioned your hometown. Where is that? You'd be surprised if I heard of it. Colton, New Dakota. Also, that went past 100% sadness for a bit there. I don't know what that means. The jewel of Middle America. Tell me about your family. There's 3 of them. My parents and my sister. They decided to stay in that Dust Bowl for some reason. Do you miss your parents? No, not at all. And you wouldn't know either if you knew them. Look, can we talk about something else? I want to give them as little thought as possible. You're avoiding my questions. What? Why? I really want to, like, max out disgust. Why won't you talk about your parents? Calling them parents is giving them too much credit. I moved away so I wouldn't have to think about them again. You're not going to change that. Or am I? Let's talk about your employment. What sort of work do you do? Just simple stuff. Filling papers, restocking materials, nothing big. It's not a lot. It's the only thing I've been able to find so far. How did you get it? Honestly, it just kind of fell into my lap. I was there for a consultation about a procedure. He mentioned he needed some help around the office and asked if I was interested. I needed the lucky break. I don't think I could have made it much longer without a job. Subject has admitted to receiving a consultation for plastic surgery. Why did you need a consultation? I had a scar on my face. I got it removed. Are you aware that I'm gonna ask this? No, I'm not, actually. I think I'm gonna wait to ask that one. Social tracking programs have seen you at a building in District 4 multiple times. What is, the purpose of those visits? It's pretty big. I don't get out of it much. That building could be my apartment, my job, the social welfare department, grocery store even. Can you be a bit more specific? Dyert Street 23. Plastic surgery clinic. I've been working there for a few weeks. Well, working is an overstatement, but the surgeon pays me to help out sometimes. It's better than what I did before. Dude, I'm just saying, if this chick isn't an android, she's doing a real good job of hiding it. Tell me about your appointments at District 4's Social Welfare Department. You visit your caseworker twice a month. She helped you find a place to live. She was helping you find a job before the thing with Dr. Hughes came up. You have an appointment there after this. Can we wrap this up soon? What is the name of your caseworker? It's important I speak to them. I don't know how much luck you'll have getting in touch. Never see employees so overworked. Her name's Amy. We only met a few times. Should speak with her. She'll be able to clear this all up. Alright, let's make her disgusted. When did you last feel disgusted? I'd hoped that by now I would have told you enough about my parents that you'd understand when I say I don't want to talk about them. Fine. We'll ask that later. I assume we've already eliminated all of that. What's in suspicious behavior? How did you get the scar? Can't recall. But I grew up on a farm with heavy machinery. It's probably playing on something dangerous and fell. My parents never told me and I never thought to ask. Is it so important? You don't remember? Dude, I can just be the biggest dick. Alright, well, we'll do this one. This is still the most robotic answer. I have a job to do, Miss Barber. If you want to leave, answering my questions is the fastest way. Alright, I understand. My head's been spinning since I came in. I don't remember if I told you about my parents. Anyway, one night my dad went after my mom. Oh god. Yo, how's it going, Simon? You're coming in at a heavy time. I don't know what set him off exactly, but it never took much. I got caught in the middle and well, I hope you get the picture. You got a consultation. Actually, can you prove you had the scar? You need proof I have a scar now? How am I supposed to prove that? I left everything behind when I moved away. If you want proof, you can go to Colton and find it yourself. Need you to tell me more about your parents so we can prove who you are. I don't understand what you're trying to prove. You're really scared. I don't know how to put you in touch with them. I don't know what you want. I'm just me. Can't you just let me be me? Okay, she's probably an android. You got a consultation for plastic surgery before you had a job? How did you plan on paying for it? It was a free consultation. Just always hated that eyesore. I don't plan on having the procedure that day. I just wanted the info. You don't find it strange someone just offered you a job? It says happened multiple times. You fear for how many scars the mother has? Yeah, seriously. This looks interesting. Yeah, it's basically AI/Android Papers, Please. It's been very interesting so far. A lot of, like, very big philosophical quandaries. Guess I never thought about it. Been looking for a few weeks and nothing came through. I was just relieved that the search was finally over. Yeah, I think so as well. There's no record of you in Silicon Valley until several months ago. Can you explain? Yeah, no shit they don't have a record. You and Ziskaaaa and your philosophical quandaries. Yeah, true that. You not listening to a word I say? I told you I moved here 3 months ago. I have your diary here. Seriously? Come on, you can't think that's an okay thing to do. I don't even know how you got that. Did someone break into my apartment? Look, come on, that's really private. Don't read it. I've read everything. I can't believe this. You're not even with the police. You can't just steal people's things. Uh, Tell me more about this dream in the hotel you've been having. For God's sake, I'm confused about it as you are. It's like being trapped in an impossible labyrinth, but somehow I can always feel something waiting for me to find it. A more spiritual person might think it was a sign, but I don't buy it. What's so special about the name Oscar? Fine, I guess it's not too personal. Just weird? I can't tell you who Oscar is or why it sticks out to me. It just catches my attention. I don't even think I've met an Oscar, but it still keeps turning up. How about taking up Tango? Come on, I thought I asked you not to read that. For God's sake. But since you've read it, fine, yes, I have taken up Tango. But that's a weird part. I don't know why. I've never been a dancer, and I never wanted to be. Maybe it's just my brain's way of telling me to get out more. It's easy to hole up inside when you're new in town with no friends. She really feels human to me, dude. Describe a normal day in your life. Normal? Normal didn't exist until a few weeks ago. I was holed up in the jungle until my social worker helped find me a place to live. I was down to the last of my savings when this gig in District 4 came through. It's at a plastic surgery pretty near where I live. The work's not great, but it's something. Been trying to keep a diary, but you already know that, don't you? The jungle? There's no jungle in the city. Sorry, of course you haven't heard of it. It was a homeless village until the state tried to clean it up a while back. They built public housing, but when the media attention died off, so did the upkeep. The only thing that changed is that more homeless people can take up less space. And more people will die when the buildings collapse. We've reached maximum disgust. I think she's human, guys. Yes. This is, employer. Tell me about yourself. Tell you about myself? You brought me in this weird basement to ask me that? Didn't you have that info already? We've had difficulty finding information about your past. Please answer the question. Oh, that's not surprising. Colton's a really small town. A lot of people would call it too small. I'm one of them. But the dust storms came, and the town basically dried up, and a bunch of personal issues came up for me. I moved away as soon as I could, but, well, new town, new me isn't as easy as it seems. It's a mood. That's a damn mood. Like I said, my life only settled down to normal a few weeks ago. Don't really have any friends yet. Dr. Hughes has been kind enough to me, and I get along well with my social worker. I like to walk around the city, you know, when there aren't sandstorms. Some elements of your life seem peculiar. Dreams about a hotel, Oscar, tango lessons? Code phrase confirmed. What? Please state command. Oh my god, she's like a deep state robot. Please state command. List memory augmentations. Actually, this one. This is Kronos Robotics Diagnostician Model D0527. State your name and model number. Security check. Fail. Enabling hot protocol. Stop. Disengage protocol. Security check. Fail. Oh no. Fuck you, Kronos. Initiating full mind wipe. Oh, fuck. 30% complete. 70% complete. 90, 90, 90. Per. We've killed her. Well, we can't do anything with her anymore. Wait, what did it say? It said they want to diagnose her, so you're not aware that was a possible ending to this encounter? Let's go. Maintenance will want to perform thorough diagnostics. So is diagnosing in service or in decommission? I honestly don't know. She killed herself or something that someone else was using her. Yeah, seriously. This game's sick. There's so many interesting decisions. I like that now she can't feel anything except sadness. I feel like decommission is probably what we want to do at this point. But service, I don't know what the difference between these two is. I'm gonna do this one because I feel like this is the best way to diagnose. That way technicians can look at her and find out what the fuck happened instead of her just getting incinerated. Does that seem fair? To sink or swim. Explore the top 10 amazing technologies, allowing these coastal cities to challenge rising sea levels. Are you underwater? Alright, tell me more. Further evidence, subject received a lethal modification. Dr. Hughes is using his practice as a front for performing a lethal mod. I can't speak anymore. I destroy portions of the android during the decom process in advance. It would confirm, hey, destroy processors, hey, destroy hardware. I see, so I chose the correct thing then. Cool. They had gaps, yes, for sure. Subject's illegal memory modifications were of poor quality. It is irrelevant now that the device has destroyed its own damage base. They will attempt to salvage what they can from the device. Okay, we made the right decisions. The subject seems to have self-terminated. You don't say. No malicious actions were attempted during it and therefore rule out the involvement of malevolent third parties. They will be stripped for parts. Well, that's sad, but you know. We're at 80 out of 100. Dude, we're almost a perfect gamer. For whatever Kronos rates us.